Romans 8:5. For those who live according to the flesh set their minds on the things of the flesh, but those who live according to the Spirit set their minds on the things of the Spirit. That's an important verse right there, right? I love how simple it's put, right? You're either in the flesh or you're in the Spirit. You're either saved or you're not, right? God doesn't have any middle ground. There is no gray area, in other words, with the Lord. You're either for him or against him. You're either serving him or you're not, right? So when he says, for those who live according to the flesh set their minds on the things of the flesh, he's basically saying that these people aren't focusing on God, right? Some of these people don't have the Spirit of God. Their main focus is themselves. They're all about self-gratification and living a life that's self-centered. They could care less about God. They could care less about the things of God, regardless of what they say. Jesus said, you'll know a tree by their fruit. You'll know a person by their fruit, right? In other words, you can do all this talking. You can make all these grandiose claims and huge proclamations and say, I love God. You can have it tattooed on you. You can have it in your bio. You can have a Christian t-shirt, whatever, right? The list can keep going. But the point is, all of that is irrelevant. It means nothing if you don't have the Spirit of God, right? I'm not against that. I think we should promote the Lord every way we can, right? So shout out to everybody who's doing that. But that doesn't make you a Christian. How many lunatics are out there? How many people who hate God got a Bible verse, on their wall in their dining room, right? Or they have a little Christian piece of decoration on their dining room table, whatever, right? You see that all the time, but these people aren't born again. They have their mind stuck in this world. They could care less about what the Lord wants and what he has to say. That's why he says, but those who live according to the Spirit set their minds on the things of the Spirit. I'm going to go to verse 6. For to set the mind on the flesh is death, but to set the mind on the Spirit is life and peace. Go to verse 7. Why not? For the mind that is set on the flesh is hostile to God, for it does not submit to God's law. Indeed, it cannot. Verse 8, those who are in the flesh cannot please God. So you got to do some self-examination. Ask yourself, am I in the flesh or am I in the Spirit of God?